Well, I've been wanting to play guitar from the age of 6 years old. And I used to steal my uncle's guitar when he he needed to go to work. I thought I was being slick. I would take his guitar, the things I saw him do, I would try to do it. And I couldn't. I went as far as taking the guitar, leaning up against the wall and frame on it like call myself dance to just bounce around frame on the guitar. I thought that I was doing something. So one afternoon he came in from work, and after we got through eating, at that time I was a kid, they didn't call it dinner like you do now, they call it supper. So after we got through eating our little supper, he went back in his room, got the guitar, put the pipe in his mouth, lit it, went out on the porch, started playing the guitar, and I'm sitting there watching him. And I want to be like my uncle so bad. And when he would leave, go to work the next morning, before we went to school, I would sneak the guitar out again, do the same thing. And so one morning he was on his way to work, and he hugged my grandma, embraced her, and said, "Well, Mama, I guess I'll see you this evening." And she said, "Okay, son." As he was walking out the door, she said, "Oh, Willie." "Yes, Mama." "Will you do me a favor?" He said, "If I can. I want you to teach that boy how to play that guitar before I kill him." He said, "No problem." And that's how it started. He started teaching me when he come in. He would take my hand, because my hand was so small, press him on the notes on the guitar with his hand. And I would say, "Oh, that hurt." He said, "That's okay, son. You keep doing it like I'm showing you." He said, "And then one of these times you won't even feel it." And that's how it started then for me really getting acquainted with the guitar. So he started teaching me every day he come in from work. He'd show me things on the guitar. And I got so good on the guitar from what he was showing me, I graduated, so my grandmother hired a tutor named Wash. I call him Mr. Washington. He was just a little bit taller than a dwarf, midget. Midget is about this tall. He was just like this tall, Mr. Washington was. And he started giving me lessons, showing me how to play the guitar, how to hold the pick, and how to hold my hand like this, make sure I can spread my hand over all the frets. That says 1, 2, 3, 4 frets. He said, "Now when you start doing that every day before you start practicing," he said, "Now I'll take you from there." And I started doing that every day, spreading my fingers, making sure I could spread over them frets. And he started giving me like how to stroke the guitar and stuff on different strings and chords. And so he started giving me lessons to study while he was gone. And so he would give me lessons in the book. And when he get back, we went so far in the book and started having fits because I couldn't do what I saw on the paper. So he told my grandmother, he said, "Miss Quarterman, I tell you what we're gonna do. So since you're not a very rich family, say, I want to give him lessons to get out, and when he go past that and start having fits, you call me." And that's how I learned to be the guitar player I am today. It was through him.